Hi students, last video we have started our chapter 8 carts and wheels. In this lesson we know that we are learning about the shape circle. Last video I have given some important points about the circle also. Students, you should rewind that video and find out the important points or remind the points related to the circles. That means important points of radius, diameter, circumference, and that points you should remind. Now, today I will start page number 83 onwards. Here in this page, some games given. Picture of some games. The first game is we are playing using a circular shape. Children will stand or sit in circular shape, and one of the participant will take a handkerchief and put backside of any one of the participant, those who are sitting circular shape. The participant who got the handkerchief back to him have to stand up and take the handkerchief and try to chase that participant who put the handkerchief behind him. This is a very common game children used to play. The second game here given is playing by making two teams, two groups. First group will stand on one side of the circle, that's another team will stand on the opposite side of the circle, and one handkerchief will keep inside the middle of the circle, and this game will start. The name of this game is dog and bone. We can give the name dog and bone, and one participant from the any one of this team come and try to take this handkerchief, but the other team will not allow to take this handkerchief from the participant by stopping to take him the handkerchief. This game is very interesting. Both teams are trying to take the team, and the other team is will try to stop him to take from the handkerchief. This is also very interesting game. These games we are playing using a circle. Now here the question is, do you play these games? Yes, surely children are playing these games very commonly. When you are getting any free periods in school, or otherwise when you are playing nearby your houses with your neighborhood children, they are playing these common games. Which song do you sing when you play these games? Which songs do you play, students? Sometimes you will play the rhymes of your nursery rhymes you have learned. Otherwise, sometimes you will sing some picture film songs. So sometimes children sing their own songs, the songs they like. Now the next question is, which song do you sing when you play these games? That answer I have said. Play these games in your school. Yes, student, you try to play these games in school when our school reopens. Okay, that we will see afterwards. Now, why do we make a circle in each of these games? Here the question is, why we are making a circle in each of these games? Why we are making circles to play these games? Because, students, the reason is, if we make a circle, all the participants or all the players will get the equal chance and equal opportunity to play the games. Otherwise, if there is no circle, the distance from each of the players will be different. So, for these type of games, the circular shape is making for getting equal chance and equal opportunity for all the participants. That's why we are making circular shape for playing these games. The answer you have to complete in textbook. Why do we make a circle in each of these games? Because a circle has no centers and no corners. So all the children stand at the circle will get equal importance and equal opportunity. Importance means all will stand in a equal distance. So all of you will get a equal chance and equal opportunities. Write this answer in the textbook. Now see the next question. What if a rectangle was made? Students, that example I will show. Why if we make a rectangle for playing these games? What will happen? Suppose this is a rectangle. The handkerchief is keeping in the middle of this rectangle. Some students are standing on the side of this rectangle and some are standing these corners or this side. See, if the participants are standing in this way in rectangular shape, some students are standing very close to the circular position or middle position, and some are standing very far away from the position. So those who are standing near to the middle portion are chance to win the game because they can take the handkerchief very easily and very fast. There will be no equality in distance of standing the participants. Those who are standing this side will be from the far away from the center, and those who are standing this side will be near to the center. So the chance of winning the game will be the people or the students who are standing near the center. So that's why we are always making a circle to play these games, because rectangle will not give a equal opportunity and a equal chance. So the answer for this question is, if a rectangle is made, then the distance of the boundary from the players will become unequal. That means all the players will not stand in equal distances. It will be unequal. So there is no chance of winning the games those who are standing far away from the center. That's why we are making a circle. Now see the next question. Think of some other games you play by making circles. Which games we can play using circles? Games like, we know that musical chair. Musical chair we are playing using a circular shape. Another one, passing a parcel. Then cricket also game in a circular shape. These are some games which we can play by making circles. Now we'll move to the page number 84. In this page, the first topic is making a circle. Nayana, Chippu and Ariba want to play a game. They want to make a big circle on the ground, but they cannot make it by tracing. So Ariba tries to draw a circle with a stick. See here, Nayana, Chippu and Ariba trying to make a circle on the ground. They want to play a game. But in ground, students, we know that how can we trace a circle in the ground? Is it possible? No. It is impossible to draw a circle using tracing any object. So they used a stick to draw a circle. So Ariba tries to draw a circle with a stick. See the picture of the circles they have drawn on the ground. Is it look good? Is it a perfect circle? No. Chippu and Nayana saying, it does not look like a circle at all. So Chippu and Nayana said to Ariba that it does not look like a good circle. Ariba, okay, why don't both of you try? Then why both of you are not trying? Chippu and Nayana both make circles on the ground. See, here Chippu and Nayana also made their own circles. But these two circles also not looks good. Is any of these a good drawing of a circle? Discuss. Students, all these three students, Nayana, Chippu and Ariba, made their own circles on the ground. But all these three circles are not perfect circles. Can you draw a circle on the floor with a chalk? Try. Yes, we can draw a circle on the floor using a chalk. But it will not be perfect. Without tracing or without using any material, the drawing of a circle will not be perfect. We can draw, but it will not be perfect. Now, also draw a circle in your notebook using a pencil. Yes, in notebook we can easily draw a circle using any objects by tracing. Like bangles, using your compass box, any bowls. You can use any materials to trace the circle, and we can draw in a notebook. Now look at the circles drawn by your friends. Who has drawn the best circle? Here we have said to draw the circle without tracing, but you see that whose drawing is the best? Who has drawn the best circle? Students, you together draw some of the circles in your notebook and find out whose circles will be the best one or perfect one. Now we will move to page number 85. We have reached our page number 85. Here the heading is making a circle with a rope. Students, this type of or this method you might have drawn while our sports activity was taking place, that our PT sir will do this way only. So how can we draw a circle using this method? See, making a circle with a rope. Ariba decided to use nails and a thread to make a circle on the ground. She took a thin rope and tied nails on both the ends of the rope. Then she made a circle with the help of her friends. Look at the picture and see how they are making the circle. As they were drawn the circle without using any rope and nails in the previous page, last page, page number 84, that circles were not good one. So now they tried, or now they are trying, or decided to draw a good circle with a nail, with two nails and a rope. How can we draw a circle using nails and rope? First you take a rope and tie one end of the rope with a nail, and the other end also use a two nails. Two nails you have to use, and tie the nails at the both the ends of this thread or rope. After that, keep one end at the fixed point on the ground and move the other point with the help of other children. Then we will get a mark or trace on the ground. After that, you can complete that circle. That picture given here, very easy to draw this type of circle using these nails and ropes. Our PTs are also making the circles while we are playing the DOS games or DOS ball games. He is making the circle at the ground in this method only. Next time you observe that how our PT sir is making the circle on the ground. Now the questions here given is, do the activity in small groups. Each group should take a rope of different length. See the circles made by different groups. Students, this is an activity you have to do as a group. Take the different length of ropes and try to draw the circles on the ground and find out whose circle is the smallest one and whose circle is the bigger one, and write the answer for that. These answers for these questions, you have to do the activity and write your own answers. The first question is, which group made the smallest circle? Write the name of the group who made the smallest circle. So which will be the smallest circle? The group who taken the smallest rope will be the smallest circle. And how long was their rope? That answer you have to do this activity, and after that you have to write the answer. The next question is, does a longer rope make a bigger circle? Students, does a longer rope made a bigger circle? Yes, sure. A longer rope will give a bigger circle. Because why is it so? Why is it so? Because the length or the size of the rope circle will be depend on the length of the rope, because the rope act as the radius of the circle. For example, if you are taking a 5 centimeter or a 15 centimeter rope, the radius of that circle will be 15. That means the size of the circle depends on the length of the rope you have taken to draw the circle. That means the rope acts as the radius of the circle. So the longer rope acts as a bigger radius. So the circle made by a longer rope will be the bigger circle. These are the answers I have given here. The activity you have to do ourselves and write your own answers. Now here the length of rope used is equal to the length of the radius of the circle. Suppose if you are taking 10 centimeter length of rope, the radius of that circle will be 10 centimeter. Now here the last question of this page is, what was the radius of the smallest circle? As we are doing this in a group activity, find out the smallest circle and measure the length of that smallest circle and write the answer here. That means the size of the circle changes with its radius. If you take a smaller rope, the circle will be smaller one. If you take a bigger rope, the circle will be the biggest one. Depends on the length of the rope, because the rope acts as the radius of the circle. Today we are winding up this video. Next day we will continue the chapter from page number 86.